Yeah, welcome all to the channel. Again, we've got another Tinker O'Toole's tip for you. One of my friends from down the road knocked on the door and he's had an electric chainsaw, but he got this Stihl chainsaw secondhand and didn't get a manual with it. And he was saying, look, I've got a lot of trouble starting the chainsaw. I don't know what I'm doing. And he said, something's wrong with this mechanism here. He said, I think it's broken because I can only push it down. I can't get it down here. He said, it only goes in two positions. I don't know how to get it down into the other positions. And I said, well, you've got to pull a handle in like that. You've got to pull it in, push it all the way down to the bottom on the choke. He goes, that's what I was doing wrong. I said, yeah, that's what you're doing wrong. So I said, yeah, normally you push it. So we'll do that again. We'll just lift it all the way up to the top. And if you push it down, it won't go down. So we'll just zoom in there so you can see that. So it's like as if it's broken. It just won't go into that position. Until you pull the handle in, like that, then you can put it in any position you want. So you push it down into the choke. You pull the starter a couple of times and it should pop. Normally, this is my chainsaw, MS311. If I've shut it down over winter and there's got no fuel in it, normally takes about 5 or 6 pulls and it starts to pop. So it begins to start, but it can't start because it's not in the choke. Well, it's in the choke position, but it's not in the choke run position. So the moment that it goes to pop, you just lift it up into that position. So that's in the choke run position. Then if you pull it 1 or 2 times, it should start. When it starts, it's going to rev up really high. Now, if you push it like that, nothing will happen. So the best thing to do is let it rev for about a second or two. When you pull the trigger, it will automatically go into the run position. So depress the safety down, pull the trigger, click. Whether the saw's running or not, it'll always do that. All the Stihl chainsaws are the same. And when you finish with the chainsaw, put it in the off position. So we'll just run that over again for those that are not familiar with it. Anytime that you want to put it in the choke position, you need to pull the trigger in. So you push that down, pull the trigger in, and then you can put this in any position that you want. So you'll put that down into the choke position. You'll pull the cord half a dozen times and you should hear it go pop. It wants to start. Then you just lift it up into that position and that will start, and it will probably rev to a couple thousand, about 3,000 RPM. So it'll rev pretty high. Let it rev for about 1 or 2 seconds. The moment that I push that down and pull the trigger, it'll just go click into the run position. That's it. Simple. But if you're not familiar with that, you may think, oh, what's wrong with it? I can't even push it into the choke position. For some reason, and I'm not 100% sure why, you can't push it in that position, and don't try and force it because you'll end up breaking it and it's going to cost you money. So just remember, pull it in, push it down, and then when it goes to pop, push it in that position. Once it starts, bang. That's it. Simple. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.